Coach, 1-point deficit going into halftime, and then the third quarter, turnovers popped up, the ball stagnated. Is that where this one slipped away to you?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's obviously when it slipped away. We got crushed in the third quarter. We got careless with the ball, and we couldn't stop them at all. So put those two together, and, they blew us out.
You did get a chance to get a look at some guys you don't normally see in playing time action. Double digits for James West and almost for Najee and a career high for Kyra. Did you learn anything about them, ascertain anything from getting to see them in action tonight?
I don't think I really learned anything I didn't know, no.
Coach, again, it was a 1-point deficit at halftime, and trying to match their scoring. They had a little bit more experience on the ball. You missed 23 shots in the paint, and that might have had something to do with the way it's separated. You weren't able to score easy buckets.
Well, they weren't easy because they weren't very good shots, a lot of them. I thought we forced up a lot of really tough shots in the paint. Capella blocked 6 shots. I didn't think that we made good decisions and took good shots. I thought our guys played with pretty good energy offensively, pretty good pace, but our decision-making was not good, particularly in the second half. The ball didn't move as well. We didn't draw help and kick it out. We just didn't make good decisions.
Yeah, Coach, we learned before the game that Josh is probably going to be out for a little while with that thumb injury. Just how significant will that loss be for you guys, and what do you think you're going to feel his absence the most?
Well, it's going to be very significant, no question. I mean, and obviously we feel it defensively. He's a guy who's guarded guys 1 through 4 for us, and he's our best defensive rebounder. So, he had 16 defensive rebounds last night in the game. So we're going to miss him a lot at both ends. Plus, he's a guy who can get out, lead the break, go coast to coast, and score. And he makes a decent enough amount of threes that you have to guard him. I mean, it's a big loss, no question. And it's tough for him because he's in a contract year and playing well and hard and getting a lot of minutes, and then he's got to sit out. So not good for us, not good for him.
Yeah, and Stan, speaking of Josh, you guys just don't have a ton of depth behind Zion Brandon at forward. I mean, how valuable is that wing defense that he was giving you guys this season?
I mean, look, all year we basically played a 3-man rotation there. I mean, we played Zion, Brandon, and Josh at the 3 and 4. I mean, and then when we had Nico, we threw him in some, and James would be in that rotation. But for the most part, it was those 3 guys, and so. He's obviously a big loss, and we'll have to find our way around it. But at the forward spots, we're a little thin.
Are you concerned with Josh that this is like a season-ending injury, or are you optimistic that maybe he could return?
I mean, it's long-term, so could he get back by the end of the year? Yeah, but, I mean, he's not going to be back in 2 weeks. So, it's a significant amount of time. He's going to miss the vast majority of what's left in the season.
Yeah, and what have you kind of seen from James Johnson? Obviously a vet guy, you've seen him lead for a long time, but he could possibly be someone that fill in some of those forward minutes for you. What have you seen from him?
Well, there's no question he's going to be. I mean, there's no question. Especially with Josh out. I mean, he was going to play a little bit anyway. No, he's going to be a major part of the rotation now. I mean, it doesn't take any real strategic thinking. It just takes a look at our roster.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Ira, the big difference in that game was the third quarter. Just what do you think were some of the ways that it got away from you guys during the third?
Just came out, got a little sloppy with the ball. Had a couple of turnovers back to back. They got it in transition. I got easy buckets, and momentum went to their side, and we just couldn't come back from it.
Hey guys, Andrew from ESPN. I mean, not having so many guys the last 2 nights, what do you think is the biggest takeaway for you with these last 2 games?
When people are out, next man up. Everybody just got to have a bigger role. try to play the best of their abilities, and just try to get a win. So that's the biggest thing I got out of it, is just really next man up and good opportunities.
Yeah, speaking of next man up, we found out before the game that Josh is going to be out for a while, probably. Just how significant is that loss going to be, for the team?
Significant, especially on the defensive end, with him getting rebounds, guarding the best players, just him hustling, knocking out open shots, getting to the basket. That's going to be a big loss. But like I said earlier, just got to have a next man up mentality and go from there.
All right, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yep.